There seem to be some people out there who do not know how I came upon this wonderful and cute dog. It's really hard to talk about sometimes because I now cannot imagine what my life would be like without him. His name is Cookie, but I call him Super Cookie for short, even though that isn't shorter. So what happened was I was helping out with the Irving, Texas Facebook page for the animal shelter. And I saw pictures of 3 little dogs coming in on an intake for an owner surrender. One of them was Cookie, this boy right here, and one was named Manchez, and one was named Lady. Well, they were there for a while, and suddenly Manchez was adopted out, and then Lady was adopted out, but that left this little boy behind, and he was there for over a month. And pretty soon he showed up on the urgent list, which means he had to be adopted right away. Well, week 1, I wanted to go adopt him, but I was told, no, they never put down little dogs. He'll be okay. I said, all right. And week 2, I got serious because he was still on that list. So on Friday morning, I called the animal shelter supervisor, whose name at the time was Sandy, and I said, I really want to come get Cookie. And she said, which Cookie? I said, the little Cookie that came in with Lady and Manchez. And she said, I don't know, Deb. He's a handful. I said, I've had rescue dogs before. I can handle him. And she said, well, he's snippy. That's okay. I've been chewed on by some pretty serious dogs. I can handle one little Cookie. And she said, well, what do you have in mind? I said, if you promise not to put him down tomorrow morning, I will drive out there. I'll leave here in the middle of the night and drive to Texas and be there before you go home at 5. And she said, okay, Deb. If you come get him, he's yours. Well, I got there before 5, even though that was a tough one. And I sure got my little Cookie. But everything she said was true. He was a little snippy, meaning he bit everybody who came along. And we knew right away that I'd put his bed inside a cage and leave it open and let him run in and out as he saw fit. Well, when I called him to the door to go outside, he'd run right my way. And he wanted to be on that leash, and out we went. And he always went potty, and when I fed him his meal, he was always eager to eat his meal. He was heartworm positive, so we had to keep him kind of calm for a few months. And he was on his treatments. Well, lo and behold, he started liking people. And first it was me, sort of, but he again was one tough Cookie. And then he liked my husband, and that was a shock to everybody. He just went running across the room and jumped on his lap one day. And then finally, after all was said and done, we found out that most of the people he liked were male and not female, much against what we thought originally. We gave him some love and a lot of food and some trips to the vet, and now he is heartworm negative and the sweetest little thing. Watch, he won't bite me. He won't even think about biting me. Are you thinking about it? See, he's not thinking. He's thinking, pet me, Mommy, rub my face. And I get that, because he is an adorable sweetheart. And, you know, while we've had to work with him, he's been the best thing that ever happened to me. So when you think you might want to add an animal to your family, please don't shop. Go to the shelter and look for your Super Cookie. And I hope that you have as much luck as I did in finding a wonderful, perfect, for your family, puppy or kitten.